Yeah, whatever.
There we go. Much better. There we go. Alright. So, this is Fresh File Lobotomy Corporation. I have nothing.
Let's go!
I love this game. This game is kind of more popular these days than it was. It is basically SCP monster management game.
What?
Oh, did it not come through?
No, sorry, I was just stunned for the first two letters you said.
SCP. Like the short horror fiction online.
Okay.
Can you not? I'm trying to give my little feel.
I know. Stunned.
I know what you're thinking.
I know. I didn't know the thing.
Grumble. Anyways.
I'm sorry.
It is a half management game where you have to remember increasingly horrible bullshit procedures to make sure everything doesn't go to hell, and half a real-time strategy game where you get to kind of do a real-time combat system if you're actually doing stuff. So, to get an idea of what this is like, we're going to go through the tutorial here. So, let's see how this game actually works. Hey, look. It's her.
It's her.
So, welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah, I missed that. I fucking didn't realize it would just click if I go ahead. So, WASD moves camera. You can also click drag. So, like that. We have a scroll wheel. You can click on people, and it shows their little info. Basically, the red is their health bar, white is a sanity meter, purple tells you how fast they work on stuff, but it's kind of a lie because it doesn't really directly correlate to how fast they work on things. It's like a function. And the last one determines how fast they move or attack around the facility. We have to get 20 energy to beat the day, and every time we send people to go work on the SCPs, they will make energy. So this person has equal in all stats, so roughly equal odds for all of them, and we'll send them to go work on it with red. And you see they'll actually physically move over and work. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points. Employees of lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk level. That's a lot. We'll kind of work on that later. That means that we get 1 point of energy towards our quota of 20. This doesn't get like remove point of energy, but what it does is if we get enough bad points of energy, we get bad results of the abnormality, and we get consequences. Also, it deals damage to the employee for every negative one we get. So, since we got 9 out of 10, we got a good result. And we get little currency we can spend on getting information on it. They will heal once they get back into the main room. They heal once every time that bar at the top fills up and ticks over. You can also tell agents to go work on the thing directly, like this, which is what I'm being shown. So you can pick the agent first instead of picking the abnormality first. I generally pick abnormality first, it's a little easier to see the information on everybody that way. Start out, we don't even get to see people's health bars. It's kind of fucked up.
Wow.
So, now we got enough boxes. We can click on it, and it tells you there's a little price. So, for every box we spend, we can unlock a new thing. So, you can see like it does 1 to 2 red damage every time we do a bad work result. It's a good result between 7 and 10 boxes, a mediocre result between 4 and 6 good boxes, and a bad result if we only get 3 boxes. It does best with purple, it does okay with red and white, and we don't really want to do blue because that's its worst result. There's escape info, which tells us what kind of damage it takes and what it's resistant to. We can make equipment for our people based on this. And this is basically a rare drop. If someone works on it enough times, there's a chance they might get the ego gift, and it gives them a small stat bonus. So. All the abnormalities have a story that unlocks more as you unlock more info about it. So this one, an abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up-and-coming managers. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used for training as its most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called Train Dummy Rabbit, but doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Now the fucked up thing about this one is it does look like a rabbit. If you look upside down, it kind of looks like a body bag.
See it?
Just a little bit. And actually, it is supposed to look like a body bag of the original type of model for the people. So
that's why I like people.
Yeah. And every time we work on an abno, this will fill up, this little red meter, and it fills up all the way we get like a bad random event.
Okay.
Normally, it's the abnormalities have a thing called a meltdown.
Me too.
If we fail to address a meltdown, the abnormality will instantly break out, and it looks like that. So, if we get to that, that's called an ordeal. Ordeals are like little mini boss fights, basically. So we're done for now. That tells us our rating. It shows us stat increases, which are always terribly hard to read. I had a bigger computer screen and I still wasn't able to fucking read these. They are so small.
I can read them.
I can read it, but like it is such small text. It's always small text. We got 1 promotion because the employee went from rank 2 to rank 3. No one died. It tells you how well you did as time went on throughout the day. It also tells you if you've cleared any missions, which is relevant for like side quests we get later. So, I'm gonna adjust my volume real quick before we move into the next tutorial.
Oh?
Yeah, just a little bit. I want to turn down the master volume and turn up the music. Because the sound effects are a little too clicky. There we go. Much better. Alright. So, since we did a mission, temporary emotional purpose integrated research. The research projects that activate assembly summon ego visualization and damage normalization will be activated temporarily for the duration of management education. These functions will be properly activated once the requisite research is completed. So basically, this is temporarily giving us things that we would have to unlock later in the story. We put it here, and we get it.
No.
So, we have these little points. We can now hire people. So we can also spend extra points to increase their stats. So this guy is starting with a rating of 2 health instead of 1 health.
Me.
And we can also manually adjust it after we hire them. Like so.
It's like this I make.
And we can equip them with their outfits. So that ego equipment that we made yesterday, we can now equip them with them. So, we have to complete 3 work procedures with the abnormalities today. That's all.
Then we'll have a meltdown.
all this stuff does actually mean things, but we could address it later.
Okay.
So, what that 1 means is that's how many times we can fuck up before the abnormality breaks out. So if it has like a 3, we can fuck up 3 times. If it has like a 7, we can fuck up 7 times. This means if we fuck up once, it will just escape.
Okay. Me too.
So to demonstrate this, we're doing repression work, because repression is the worst stat for this one. And we're going to have it fuck up so we can see it break out. Or not. We're doing fine.
Do it again. Oh.
So, every time you do repression work on this abnormality, its clipo counter decreases. So because we did that, we fucked up, and now it broke out. So now, this guy panicked, and now we have to send people to fight it. So we can either click the abnormality or the containment unit, and we can see its damage stats and everything. And now we can send people to go attack it. So now, he's gonna go and beat it up.
Oh. Alright, buddy.
So this is reminding us, so eventually, if we lose an agent, they're dead forever as the day ends, and also when an agent dies, we lose all their equipment. So it's pretty fucked up. The other thing you can do is you can do that and highlight them, and you can send multiple people to a target at once. Like, and now they'll go after it.
Little rabbit.
That guy's just having a fucking bad day.
Good.
No, they're panicked. They're losing their fucking minds.
Alright.
We can highlight everyone and move back to the apartment next second.
Are they gonna
No.
do anything?
No, not really. I can do like the. So that was a mandated event to show you what employee panicking does. This employee is having a panic attack. So every employee has a different panic result based on their highest stat. If memory serves, Temperance tries to break out abnormalities, which sucks. White runs around the facility and tries to, is like just screaming their heads off, and it causes everyone else to panic. Red is, they go on like a murder rampage and try to just like murder other employees, and Justice is the highest stat, meaning they off themselves rather than causing any problem.
Huh.
So, if we fuck up, we can either restart the day or restart the entire week. These both are very useful things, and we're going to have to use both of these eventually. So, the other way you can call people back is if you press this, that little arrow there will just automatically tell everyone, hey, come back to the main office.
You freaking the fuck out?
So the other thing that was going on while I was doing that, if someone is panicking and they don't just immediately kill themselves, and they're not dead, you can attack them with weapons that do white damage, which is like the mental damage type, and it will fill up their SP bar, which is the little blue meter here. And if their SP bar is filled out again, then they are back to being safe.
Yeah.
You can also do it with black damage, because black damage hits both blue and red, as like it hits both physically and mentally at the same time. But it's a bit riskier, because if you fuck up the black damage, you can just end up outright killing people. And that is, of course, bad, so. You know. So that was all the tutorials. So,
Yeah.
without further ado, are we ready?
Let's go! I love the city we live in.
So, we can also review all the cutscenes here, review all the dialogues, which will probably be important so that we can actually know what the fuck the story is.
I love the city we live in.
Yeah, we got the Project Moon fandom stuff here. Oh yeah. So, this also will tell us how close we are to completing all of the abnormality research. So anyways, without further ado. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. It's Angela. It's the lady from the loading screen.
Yeah, it's a tutorial screen.
Yeah. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please, have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's quite rare for an AI to have a name. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open the door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on. Artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. She's a little full of herself, isn't she?
Hands?
She's like, I'm the most beautiful person ever, and also I'm better than you, but I can't leave.
God had to nerf me.
Pretty much. Like, smooth jazz playing in the background doesn't help.
Me
I am
too.
the best in the majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once.
Yeah.
I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Like, look at her! Like, biggest shit-eating grin. She's so good.
Me too.
Well,
Oh, I thought that's me.
enough with introductions. Is there anything you would like to know? So, we can only get an answer to one of these per playthrough. What do you think? Should we ask her more about herself or about the company we're working at?
My chance about a company? Lord, Lord.
That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world forever. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. That's
Why
so
isn't it
fucking
close?
vague.
What do you mean special method?
That's a good question. So, we'll get to that.
You know what's going on. I don't.
I do know what's going on. This story's great. So, somehow, they're taking horror monsters, and they're using them to produce energy to power, like, batteries, basically.
Me too.
This is a power plant. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed in the role as the manager, you'll be able to access to all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these meanings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pen it. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. What does this mean? Also, there was a thing earlier, which, did you catch that she mentioned that the company was benefiting community in 2 ways?
Yeah.
One is the energy, what the fuck is the other one?
I presume it was creating avenues.
She didn't say that, though. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon, compared to those of your predecessors.
Yeah.
Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Pardon my manager's manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing on my own. Someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs.
Mm-hmm.
She's so full of shit. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm the best and the most trustworthy, and I can do all the work of everyone else.
I'm God's favorite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Right? I love her so much. Oh my god. She's so good.
That's me. I'm God's
you.
favorite princess. I'm God's favorite princess.
Well then, shall we greet her now? You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Manager. I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. So, these names are a bit hard to pronounce. So this one is Malkut. Like, Mal, M-A-L. And then the H is kind of denoting that it's a hard sound, so it's Kut instead of Kuth.
I see.
Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkut, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corporation. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. There's another word. This is not Sephiroth, this is like Sephiroth. It's like a long O sound.
Clover has misled me on these pronunciations.
What was that?
Clover has misled me on these pronunciations.
Yeah, so it's Malkut and Sephiroth.
I'm gonna forget that.
And Sephiroth.
Okey-dokey.
I can give you text pronunciations for these. Hang on. 2 seconds.
Do I even Walker as an announcer and I'm just like reading the clear condition of that one stage, or I still haven't done that. It's getting really close. Is that how you do it?
There you go. There you go. There's your pronunciation
Thanks.
so far.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
Hot dog.
not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malka. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. Yeah, no, this game's gonna kick my ass. I am very good at this game. It is still gonna kick my ass.
49.
It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephira, you know?
What does that entail?
Sephira.
Ra. I don't know.
There you go.
So
So
let's set up.
it's not Sephira, it's Sephira. I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction, or add salt instead of sugar to food.
Damn.
But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you'll succeed, manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck.
Wham, 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 wham,
I
wham.
can't take it anymore. Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Well, why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please. I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please. Great start to the company. Great start to the company. You show up, first day as manager, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. Please let me out of here, everything's fucked up. Like, great, that's exactly what you want to hear.
Me too.
Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please. I'll let her handle it. Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right. It must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually, Miss Angela and I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about. No, please, manager, please. What the fuck was that sound? So, Malkuth's introduction is, she's like, hey, I'm so sweet and nice and I'm the best. Someone shows up and starts screaming, and she takes them out back and old yellers them.
Me too.
She's so good.
Clerks don't count.
We'll see how much they don't count a bit. So first mission, you can do this. Manager, please make sure to remember your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It is the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. So our goal for today is to work 3 times.
Yippee!
I can probably do that.
When does this start snowballing?
When does this start snowballing? Hello, manager. Each day you'll need to expand one department. Are you ready to open the control team and begin managing abnormalities?
Let's go.
We get to pick which department we're increasing next, kind of. It's like a skill tree, almost. You can kind of think of a skill tree. It works that way. So,
True.
this means that we have a checkpoint now. So, if we rewind to memory repository, we'll rewind to day 1, and not another day. Our first employee is Tatiana. And we have 2 LOB points. So, we can hire 2 people, or we can hire 1 person and customize them. Which one should we do? Should we let fate decide our roster here?
Sure. Love gambling.
Maybe we'll get more attached to them that way.
Maybe, yeah. If we live.
So our first one we have is Eugene, who is bald as fuck. Holy shit, buddy.
Egg.
And the other one we'll hire is Ramirez.
What people in the house think about egg.
So these are our starting people. Ramirez has a lot of fucking health. Holy shit. Ramirez has great stats in general. Holy fuck. Look at our boy.
Hell yeah.
That's a good stat spread. No one gives a fuck about work speed. All my homies hype work speed. Alright.
So, my homies hate work speed.
This is our first abnormality. It is a floating skull with a cross behind it.
That's ominous.
Tatiana is understandably terrified of entering the containment. It awaits humanity sin, and also there's like choral music playing in the background. It's your Punisher?
Was the full thing he's clicking and there's like it's evil in people?
Maybe. It has completed the task, but it was indifferent. Is it not possible to just once forgive an act of evil as long as the intentions behind it were pure? So, we have some boxes. First thing you should always do is guidelines. Because the guidelines tell you how to not fuck up. Everything else can wait. How to not fuck up is where we start. There is a mechanic that doesn't tell you, which is kind of important. As you research it better, you get buffs to work on. So since we unlocked this section fully, we have plus 5% chance of good results. And also, we have a 5% chance of getting a hat that gives you plus 2 health, plus 2 mental health, and a 10% success rate with this app. If I can, I want to get everyone that hat today. The goal is everyone will leave today with that hat.
Everyone gets a hat.
Yep.
It's a free hat day at work.
I will leave when everyone has the hat.
It's to cover up his bald ass head.
Oh my god, no, because it's like a crown of thorns. It's gonna be poking into his entire head. That's gonna be so painful. Holy shit.
Punishment for being bald.
Punishment for being bald? Oh, there's an Abno I really hope we get. Holy shit.
Oh!
There's one I'm really hoping we get. Holy fuck, I think you'll love it.
Does it connect to being bald? Is this then?
It might be connected to being bald. There might be an Abno about being bald.
What?
Yeah. So, we could end the day here, but if we continue our day, we can actually get more stat points on the people, because when they do work with a specific work type, they get experience towards that stat increasing. And we can work on it more to get more boxes, we can work on it to get more equipment, stuff like that. So there's benefits to like working past what you're supposed to. Now we know what it's called. One sin and hundreds of good deeds.
I see.
It only does
What
mental
an
damage. What an image?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucked up image.
Kinda, yeah.
This
Zane.
Abno is our friend. There are 5 risk classes. Zine is this one.
Fine.
Yeah, it's Zine.
I see.
It's Hebrew stuff.
I see, okay.
Yeah, that's why some of the words are difficult pronounced. I've updated your pronunciation guide.
Yay!
There you go.
I'm
So.
gonna attach Cat on it.
Hey, Tatiana got the hat!
Cat! It's like a headband.
Oh yeah, it's a crown of thorns.
Yay!
Alright, Eugene, you're up next, buddy. And if we do this work successfully, then we'll get Malkuth's mission done, which was just do 3 tasks. It's basically free. It's kind of hard to not get Malkuth's first. It's kind of hard to not get most of Malkuth's missions. One sin, hundreds of good deeds can see through you and wait to meet these sin. Now we have a name for it. It's a long fucking name too.
The one sin is your bald head.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
What?
Eugene's so good though. What the hell?
Exactly. He needs to be knocked down a peg or two.
And to be willing to bear pain is half the atonement. Holy fuck.
Well, he's willing to wear this crown of thorns, so I guess.
So that was a mediocre result. You see how there's an X here?
Yeah.
Normally the clip out, the cliff out, I can actually put this one too.
I'm joking about the bald thing, by the way. I don't care if you're bald or not.
Fair enough.
Just a disclaimer. This is the internet.
Fair enough, that's fair. This is cliff out. The cliff out counter tells you when they're supposed to break out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's X here, that means it can't break out. So this is actually a really good abnormality.
Yeah.
And it's guaranteed to be the first one you see every run. So next thing, we have 8 boxes. We can see that it has bad... So this tells you the success rate at each number of things. So aside from attachment, your odds of doing good with this abnormality actually get worse as your stats get better, which is kind of fucked up.
Well, there's the one sin and the 100 things.
Yep. The managing conditions are that if we get a good result on it, it actually heals the person's mental health. And if you get a perfect score, like 10 out of 10 boxes, everyone in the department, so everyone in control team, gets a mental heal.
Okay.
It's conditionally very strong. This is our friend. One of the best abnos in the game. It doesn't break out, it has no punishment for fucking up, and you can only do good with it.
Yippee!
This is our buddy.
What do you found friend got?
So yeah. It's like it has the meltdown, but if we let it melt down, nothing happens. It's just free.
Means we...
So that little blue sparkle effect, if I go over here, you can see how it's on the other people. So you can actually see like the mental effect took place. It's kind of cool. It's actually kind of hard to get 10 out of 10. I wasn't actually expecting to get to show that off. That's really cool. So the last info is escape information. Well, it can't escape. But we have maxed out the observation level. And we get a story. We get a story every app now. I'm debating on whether or not I want to read this. Should I read this?
Probably not.
Okay. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross, it wears a crown of thorns. It floats 2 meters above ground. Yeah, we knew all that. While its appearance is bizarre, it is rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving this abnormality. Why is it only rare? It feeds on the evil that seeps out... Oh, hello! Hi! There's a person here!
Oh?
How are you doing? It's Ruby. I hope you're having a good day.
Okay.
We are getting started. I have someone here who has not played through Lobotomy Corporation, who is my co-host, and I know what I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. So since I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna be playing through it. I'm very, very excited. I haven't gotten to replay through this game in a few years, so I'm very excited to stream it. So yeah.
I have no clue what's going on.
You have no clue what's going on.
Absolutely no clue.
Yeah, bit of a slow start right now, because we like literally just started. We're on day 1. The goal for today is to just try to get everyone the little Crown of Thorns hat, and then we'll move on. So yeah. Why does Ramirez look so grumpy?
He's lazy. He doesn't want to do this.
He looks so mad. Look at him.
He's not
Can I
mad.
get another perfect?
No.
Or is that just because is that just like the passive heal? It must be the passive heal.
Oh, he looks mad.
That wasn't the perfect. What the heck? Okay.
That's cool. Holy shit.
I wasn't expecting to get that. I can actually get some equipment off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Come on, buddy. It's only a 5% chance you can do it. I believe in you.
That's a big ball.
Oh, we actually had a couple people here. Hello, everyone. I wasn't expecting more people to show up.
People are liking waffle.
Yeah.
Is it because the term lobotomy is getting more popular nowadays?
God. I really hope
Can
not.
I get a lobotomy?
No.
Please?
No!
What if I ask, like, super politely?
Yeah, it's like super polite. I could consider it, I guess.
Yay! Lobotomy, lobotomy.
Oh,
I got
come
my
on.
lobotomy at Claire's.
Where's his? Where hat? Oh, you can't. Oh, go for it. Ask away. As long as it's not like advertising. I had someone come in here and try to advertise like view bots. I was not really thrilled about that one.
I remember that.
Wear hat.
Wear hat!
Wear hat.
I think that's so much energy. Running for this hat.
I don't know. I've not gotten any offers for custom artwork, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been asked this. I don't know if I've considered accepting offers about this. I'm not necessarily opposed. Let me think on it, I think.
Okay.
That's kind of thing would probably be better handled through DMs rather than like main chat. Like I said, I maybe be interested. Like I said, I think that kind of thing would be better handled if you're interested in sending me like offers about that kind of thing. I would probably prefer to do it through like some kind of DM rather than discussing it through the main channel.
Witness the Sunday of one sin and what?
One sin and hundreds of good deeds.
I guess, yeah. Would you love me if I was one sin in a pool of 100 good deeds?
Would I love you if you were a skull attached to it? Across the crown of thorns? Maybe.
Yeah. Well.
No hat. I'm so sad. Oh yeah, sure, go for it. That's no problem. I'm not worried at all. Go for it.
I didn't hear a yes.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Mostly because that's what the hell we get at this.
That's like metal as fuck. There it is. Own daddy.
Oh my god. I said no one's gonna get that. Such a niche joke.
Yes.
DM stuff, I'll be able to look at it and address it like after stream. Wear hats. I was so lucky. I got the first hat so fast.
We were spoiled by hat speed.
Oh, my DMs are off. Oh, darn it. Hang on, let me fix. Oh, I can fix that real quick while I'm waiting for the things to go through.
and Punisher. Different.
Are they?
What?
I shouldn't have them off. It says they're on. Yeah, it doesn't say I have. I have block whispers from strangers turned off. It should be fine. I have no idea how. I'll have to check into it later if it's not working. I'm so sorry.
Nah.
No problem. Things try to help. Why no hats? Come on.
Hat, please.
Hat, please.
Maybe if I put on a hat, I'll channel hat. You already know what hat I'm wearing. I only have like one hat I wear. I don't know where hats are from. It's for oatmeal cream. Full channel hat.
Maybe.
Manifest hat.
We
You gotta give me him.
We got all the suits done.
I have to give you that. I'm God's favorite princess. I'm joking.
At this point, if I get a second person with a hat, I'll end it. Maybe. I'm debating about it. It's generally a good idea to try to get all the equipment from the abnormalities you get, either on the day you get them or like over the current week. And that way you have like options to give to new recruits as they come in.
Yeah, more yellow. Very.
I'm very excited for us to have more than one abnormality so I can do something else other than just wait for this to finish.
You could read out the rest of the story.
I can read out the rest of the story. Got a hat! Oh my god!
Yes.
Okay, well now I have to get a third hat. So,
Gambling.
where were we? It was, if it's an evil confused out your conversation, decide to this kneel before it and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unmerited. So it eats people's confessions.
Yo, I would have so much to hate it.
You catalog the sins a person can commit in 3 levels. Level 1 is a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared and just. Level 2 is sins that are more serious and only shared with the closest friends. Level 3 is sins so profound they cannot be shared with anyone, easily taken to the group. So, why are the sins classified in different levels. Whoops. Make sure I have the right employee today. Employee Redacted has been assigned to confess a level 1 sin and an increase of energy production by 12%. Someone confessed a level 2 sin, energy production via the abnormality increased by 15%. So, okay, presumably level 3 sin would be like 18%, right? 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could be seen outside the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomenon lasted 2 hours. Employee Redacted lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were cancelled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participate in the experiment is to be kept sealed. However, the incident left us no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. So what the F happened there, right? What the hell happened?
What's a level 3 sin?
It's something that you can't share with anybody. So, what happened? This happened during, blank, at around 4 p.m. Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. One of us chose to go as a deer. It was a crude costume. It could hardly call one, to be honest. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit with some deer-like spots on it. I don't know how our deer friend wandered to the woods. We didn't even know he was missing for maybe an hour. We searched for him and finally found him in some bushes. We called out his name, and I'm not sure if it was from relief or finally finding us or what, but he started sprinting towards us. And that's when we heard it. The gunshots. Bang, bang, bang. I came to my senses. I saw his blood spattered all the way to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as an animal ever again. That's all. By the way, is this really supposed to work? So... that's a bit of a weird story. They're dressing up as animals, and one of them just got, like, shot for it? That doesn't seem quite right.
Mm-hmm.
Its eye sockets are empty. It is a skull after all, but I doubt that it's blind. It certainly has its gaze fixed on me, and I can somehow feel that it's listening to me. Confessing to it does lighten my heart. Afterwards, we investigated the incident in the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Witnesses says they heard the kids shout, "Run, Justin, run," right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town, and deer hunting was banned in the area.
I see.
So, it punished him because he lied.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't great. Or she lied. I guess there's not really a specified gender for employee redacted here. Honestly, you can't expect all of our employees to give honest confessions to that skull. Around every 1 in 10 employees will tend to say something that is not completely true. It's a bit different from a lie. You can say that it's a subconscious excuse they make. They distort perspectives to justify their actions, even though they are aware that they should be telling the truth. Once this happens, the confession is no longer truly a confession. Yes, I'm talking about you trying to justify your tardiness for 5 minutes now.
What? I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, we got all the equipment at least. So, hat or no hat, I'll move on to the next day after this.
Okie dokie.
Eugene, come on, buddy. You just need the hat. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on our first abnormality here?
I think it should give Eugene a hat. They both don't have hair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of the day. Eugene actually got a promotion.
But not a hat?
Not a hat. He got an increase in work speed.
I always didn't care about work.
I probably could have chilled there for longer, but honestly, the early days are so slow, and it is excruciatingly painful to do this without speed up.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of speed up...
Oh, acceleration.
We now get to pick our second abnormality.
Mm-hmm.
However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. Some of this, you can hear seagulls. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? Interesting. Okay. There's objectively a correct decision here.
Uh-huh.
And the correct decision is this one.
Uh-huh.
This is the correct decision.
Mm-hmm.
However, the funny decision is this one. And I shouldn't do it. I really, really shouldn't take it now. But I want to so badly.
But it matches the other one.
It does match. I will get punished super hard if I take this now.
Oh?
Yeah.
Hey, your choice. Your stream, your choice.
I think... Oh god, it's gonna be so painful. I think I don't have... The problem is I don't have anything with red resistance, which is really what I need. I think since I don't have anything that gives me red resistance, I think I'm gonna play it safe for now. And I will take this. Hey, it's Angela's back. Face the fear and build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? What do you think?
Face the fear?
Alright. We are the fierce humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. Really? Is that gonna be every time it comes up in anything ever? It's just gonna be Among Us.
It was instinctive, I'm sorry.
It's instinctive. The instinctive Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh no. This is
I
also
did it before this topical.
This is also a really weird sentence. Like, oh, we discovered them, but they've been there forever, and we just found something about them, and... What's she talking about?
No.
We confronted them for the first time. And we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. Hey, look! We know who we're gonna get a cutscene with.
Oh.
There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually, I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephra meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Resigned.
Uh-huh.
Good job. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you?
Did she old yell in the back?
I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I consider natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. Like old Yellering employees who resign. You have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played the predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left.
Jesus.
But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and this actor are finished. She's so blunt!
Alright.
That is what we mean when we say someone resigns. If they die, they're dead, Jim.
Okay, I believe you.
Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back here. As for me, the day went alright. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors.
Eugene?
It's Eugene. Oh my god. Eugene, the abnormality.
No, he's serious and abnormality. He's bold.
The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown.
Oh.
And the music changed.
It stopped.
The music is ominous.
Oh, I hear it now.
Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How can I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. Little
Like the
by
tadpole.
little. So she doesn't seem like she's doing super great. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control, you need to make sure that they're happy so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this, everything else should be secondary to that objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result.
Why is it called PE talk?
Okay, so the substance we're making, there's a little, like, art book that goes with this game. It stands for positive enkephalin. Enkephalin is a kind of chemical found in the brain, usually.
I know about enkephalin.
Yeah. So the boxes we want to make are called PE boxes, positive enkephalin. The red boxes, like the black and red boxes, those are called NE boxes because they're negative enkephalin.
Why is Limbus normal enkephalin?
Good question. I'll say that there is a reason that they are called this, but not much more.
I'm not gonna answer.
We get to open that, and in addition to opening that, we should also be able to get an upgrade. And I think one of the upgrades I can take for today is speed up.
Is enkephalin actually green?
Yes, actually.
Hell yeah.
It's like a weird, like, sea green color.
Green juice.
So, the first thing we need to take, TT2 protocol. You can accelerate the flow of time management by up to 2 times by using the TT2 acceleration protocol. Yes, please, need. Now I can adjust the game speed. You can also see, like, the description here. The control team monitors the employees and abnormalities and plans out the best course of action. They give immediate orders to other employees while watching the CCTV feeds. They tend to be quite bossy and assertive, making them unpopular with the other teams.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Also,
Eugene,
you know, the old
I actually
ones.
didn't remember that. Alright, these guys are assholes in canon. Oh my god.
I knew it.
Alright.
I knew Eugene was an asshole.
So, we can hire a new person. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively strengthen some of their stats. There is a thing to note, which is that Justice costs way more. Like, I
Whoa.
actually, you see how much more it costs? Versus if I do this, it's 1 point per rank, so it's like... You see, it's nowhere near as expensive to upgrade like Temperance or like Prudence. It's just another like badge. But if I want to upgrade Justice, it's so expensive. Alright, well, welcome to the team, Tatiana. Or Charlotte. Tatiana's our team. And we can outfit everybody. So now they have their little weapons, and this one, the weapon is like a little like cross hammer.
Oh yeah. The bonkening.
Yeah, it's the bonk hammer. There we go. Actually, so here's the other risk levels and abnormalities. Do you want me to give you the pronunciation guide real quick?
Sure.
Alright.
Wow.
So, in order, this is Tet. Let me, edit my little pronunciation guide. Why can't I edit this? There we go. The next is, this is Pet. This is actually VAV.
Wow.
And the last one is Aleph. There you go. So there's your extra pronunciations. I can also go ahead and do these, I suppose. I'll do that when it becomes relevant. I'll wait on that. Anyways, here's the new one. It's funky.
It's me.
It's you. The important bit is now we have double speed. So starting off, bald boy, get your fit. So Charlotte is going to go investigate this and do repression work. And surely nothing bad will come of this, right?
No way. Deleting memories.
What happened to it?
What happened?
Well, you know, maybe it's fine. I'll send Charlotte to go back in there.
You're gonna keep pressing it. Nothing bad if you press it. Oh, me too.
Hey!
Hmm?
So if we want, we can end the day here and save Charlotte.
Oh.
You might be wondering why I'm wording it as saving Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she's getting a much worse result this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what happened there.
Huh.
Charlotte has stopped moving. We'll need to improve the joint training program. So...
Okay. Bye.
So, going over the guidelines here. Basically, if you do repression work twice on this thing, the second time you do repression work, the employee who does the repression work instantly dies, and the previous abnormality dies, and the new employee gets turned into the new abnormality. So, with that in mind, we can do this. If now that we know that's how it works, we can work around it.
You have to rebuy all the things?
I do. That'll be fine. Instead of, you can manually adjust the pause menu down here. There's a little like feed that tells you what's going on. You can also manually pause with spacebar, or you can adjust it with Q and E instead of just having to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're having a rough time of it, aren't you, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Is it attachment? No, it's not. I think it's insight is what I need to do with it. Who has the best mental health? Eugene's doing pretty alright. Eugene, you can go work on it. As you notice, we can't actually see their health bars. We can only see it when we're like sending them to go to do work on abnormalities right now. Charlotte got pretty messed up. So, I mentioned before that this one was kind of a must-take.
Yeah.
Since it has such very few abnormalities have good odds with repression, since this one does, and you can get it so early, and part of the way you get stats for employees is having to do the same work type over and over, this is a really good way to train people's repression stat, like just a stat, which normally is massive pain to increase. reserves. So this is actually like a really good abnormality.
Won't it kill you?
Well, if you notice,
Okay.
now that I did something that wasn't repression, it got good again.
Okay. It's alternate.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It has pretty decent equipment too, if I'm research. It is just alternating. The big thing is just not messing up, because it really sucks to like redo an hour's work just because you forgot to do the right thing. So I normally expect you to get the name first, so it tells you this one's called Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
All good again. Let's see you. I just don't need anything with you anymore. I can finish that out. Please, Eugene, get your hat. I'm begging you.
No.
Please. Buddy, come on. And these are so expensive too, it's 20 per.
Oh.
Resistances are okay. You take only 80% of red and white. You take double from pale damage and extra from black, though. It's not that bad overall. Alright. You only do white damage, right? I think it only does white damage anyways, so it should be safe to send Ramirez there. Because the others can easily stop him right now. He got the hat! Eugene got the hat! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so proud of you, boy. Look at him. Oh, he's so good. Buddy, hell yeah. Awesome, 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 awesome. So yeah, so he actually has 25 health now, which is kind of nice. This will make it easier for him to get stuff done. Hopefully, I can promote most or everyone today. Something fun is that employees' stats train better if they're lower. So, like, since this is a stronger abnormality, then their stats, it'll increase them faster. So it'll be a little easier to do the stat training that I need today. And I can try to get Charlotte the hat. Because that'd be cool. And there we go. So yeah. It also can't escape, which is very good. So far we have 2 abnormalities and neither of them can cause us problems. I can read the story of the new one if you want.
Sure.
A self-loathing abnormality that spends every day letting out miserable screams. It wishes to break the cycle of the curse, but there is no way to do so. Beauty was once a fair lady with charming green eyes. One day, this poor lady learns of a job opening at the manor of the Count, with the promise of hefty payment. The Count had a monstrous appearance. Rumor says anyone who dares to enter his manor is never seen again. It must be that hideous monster preying on her. With that thought in her mind, she brought her very sharp knife with her. The lady was hired and worked at the manor. Contrary to the rumor, the monster was nowhere to be seen. Sometimes at night, she could hear her voice. It was very kind and compensated for her troubles handsomely. Working at the manor, the lady bore a greedy thought. If the Count was gone, I could take all his possessions for myself. One day, she went inside the Count's room, the room that she was instructed to never enter during the day. There, she saw the Count's true form. He was truly horrendous. Hundreds of eyes, 4 legs. He was neither human nor animal. The lady thought, perhaps such a hideous monster would be better off if it didn't exist. She proceeded to stab the beast with her knife. Surprisingly, the beast laughed in its final moments. Before the lady could even ask why it was laughing, she began to change. Hundreds of eyes formed, and a thick coat of fur grew on her. Soon, she turned into the beast. Now, the manor and all its riches belonged to her. Rumor says, anyone who dares to enter the Count's manor is never seen again. That's a fun one. Any thoughts?
Man.
Man? That's it? Just a man?
Man.
That's it? Nothing else?
Man.
I'm thinking we'll pick the monster and see the cutscene for the next day, and then I'll end stream for the first part.
Okie dokie.
I'll start maybe at 6 tomorrow, so I can do a little more. And I can get some new equipment. This one is a pretty good hat. It's HP and SP plus 2. Yeah, it's 2 stat ups. It's really good. So, still very slow. It'll start to pick up once we get, I think, like a second department. It'll be a little bit more intense. The opening is very relaxing, which is good because it lets us set up and get very strong people, which will help kind of carry us later on. Especially because I do not want to have to restart this game unless I absolutely have to. I want to get through it in one playthrough. Please.
Day 49. Man.
Pain. It is pain.
This is a day 49.
I can get I have 2 pieces of equipment. It's 2 out of 6 done. that happy or sad?
I can't tell.
I think it's happy. That's the problem, is if you forget which one was the last one you did, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. Ow.
Is this Kibidi? Kinda.
Is Kibidi.
Okay, so that was happy. It's fine.
We can all be Kibidi.
There we go. It's happy again. Let me get a suit. We almost got all the equipment.
Yeah. Now I make it sad again.
Now we make it sad again. Exactly. We alternate. We make it happy. We make it sad. We make it happy. We make it sad. Good progress so far. Because I'd like to have the equipment for the next day. Use that to heal up Charlotte so that she doesn't panic by reworking on it. And also maybe she'll get the hat.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if she got the hat. I'm kind of hoping she gets it. One box off. Damn you.
Worthless.
That's happy.
Yeah.
Attempt 2. Or 8, or whatever number it is. Should be a lot of stat ups today, which will be really good.
No, fourth now?
Almost done.
Maybe.
Almost finished. Where's that extra justice buff coming from?
Me.
It's like plus 4 movement speed or something.
Me.
Oh, is it the control team thing? Is it buffing? Yeah, that's what it is. It's buffing all movement speed. It's report by plus 1. That's what it is. It makes them like a second faster to get to places. It's happy, so I can get sad again. And that should also be the last thing I need to do today, because that'll give me the last bit of PV boxes. Yeah. Meanwhile, in one sim land, 204 boxes. Alright, we'll let you finish out working on it, and then I'll call the day so I can move on. Let's see how many promotions we get. Not really anything actually. Damn.
Darn.
That leveled up a stat. Some temperance level ups. A lot of increases, big increases. Not enough for a stat on anybody, unfortunately. I should probably be a bit more careful about that. Well, anyways, next day.
Yay. Acceleration.
Day 3 out of 50. Ooh, okay. So, dude, your little angel's gnawing on our colleague's finger. Life is granted those. answer is either this one or this one.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably go for this one, but I'll let you pick.
Me?
Yeah. I actually know what these are. I don't think this one. I think I know which one this one is, and I don't think I want it.
Why me?
Well, because I know what these are. So
Yeah.
it's a bit less fun if I pick them.
Okay.
When I'm not going to get massively screwed over if you pick the wrong one, I think it'd be fun to just have you pick.
I'm gonna choose the little angel one because he uses dude.
Okay.
Sounds
I
fun.
can probably handle this one. And greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There are many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? Do you want spiritual maturity or for the company to prosper?
I mean, spiritual maturity, I guess, because that would also lead the company to prosper.
Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. And that manager told me. Well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly too. Hey, Malkut, you're back.
Yeah.
I myself have a lot of work
Old
to
yeller
do.
me.
You want Malkut to old yeller you?
This would be an old dog in general. But
Oh my god. So thoughts on that
Yeah.
conversation with Angela, by the way, before we move on?
concerning.
It's concerning?
Did the last manager do old yeller?
Hopefully not. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the Sephira of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Even before I was capable of thinking. I feel as if I wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkut, please finish the report I have requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AI's here. They're all unstable, with the exception of me.
Damn.
Holy crap, Angela. The savagery. They all suck, except for me. I'm fine and trustworthy.
I'm Gossip Princess.
Exactly. It's especially bad for Malkut. You've noticed, haven't you? How she old yellered that employee? You can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Holy shit!
Damn.
As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the Cliffo deterrents, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. So we have to do 8 process. So the missing word here is meltdown. We have to do, you know, the little like meltdown alarm warning. We have to do 8 works during that. So this is where we'll pick up next time.
Okie dokies.
But this one not really useful. However, recall scattered agents to their home apartment's main room. I will actually need this.
Oh.
There is a very real chance we get into a fight today.
Oh?
Oh yeah. This abnormality, that we took, this new one, this is our first abnormality capable of containment breach.
I see.
So we'll see our new employee next time. We'll pick up from here. And on that note, thank you all for watching, everyone. I'm going to call stream for the night. I'll pick up a little earlier tomorrow, so I'll stream for a bit longer. But I've had a great time, and I hope you have as well. Have a fantastic night. See you, everyone.